Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves.
Leading off
it's time for Giants baseball.
Center fielder.
Next.
Enter Inciarte.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Number 1 is the second out of the opening frame.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, number 53. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 53.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. 1 away. Standing in, Hunter Pence. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. Now here it comes. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike. So striding in, Eddie Murray. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Nick Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Taken in by Longoria. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth,
digging in, Kurt Suzuki. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Brandon Crawford.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's safe. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's the center fielder now.
Center fielder, Adam Schoen.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
One out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Borges Hernandez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Preston Tucker digs in now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
Preston Tucker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box,
fielder,
number 13.
Number 13.
It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to 3rd. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him. Into the box now, Ray McCready. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, number 53. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, number 53.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for 3rd. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
But he makes the catch, and that ball may have been hit too hard to try and score on the catch as the out is recorded in left.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Evan Gattis will be next. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez has a beat on it, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Number one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a liner back through the box. To his left is Crawford on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Stepping in, Nick Hundley. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Designated hitter, number 5.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in once again, Eddie Murray comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now with the side. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Adam Jones.
Over to his left is Markakis, but this will find his seats out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Gorky Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 53. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even got himself.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Ready for another chance. Preston Tucker. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Preston Tucker.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 13. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So stepping in, Ray McCready comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Here's the right fielder. Hunter Pence. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
First baseman,
Evan Longoria stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play.
Catcher, Evan.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis ranging back, and it's off the second archway.
He's in there.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Hundley 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Gaddis is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. Hundley takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Marcus Semien stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ender Inciarte is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder coming in, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
10, Adam Jones.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. On his way to third is Jones. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in to try it again, Gorkys Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The batter, number 53.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Nope.
Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. He singled his last time up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
First baseman.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in once again, Evan Gaddis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now a swing and a ground ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 7 runs, 11 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. Ready once again, Eddie Murray. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Number 33, Eddie
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Nick
Into the windup and the pitch. Nick Markakis at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Boy, as we see the pitch count, it's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hernandez sprinting after it, and a diving try, but it's off his glove, so the at-bat will continue. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford into shallow left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game.
First, Crawford dives. What a stop. It's there. He got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Hundley, number 40, enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta.
Chris Granderson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Standing in, Brandon Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Preston Tucker digs in now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Hit back toward the mound. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. At the plate, number 13, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So striding forward now, Ray McCready. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Semien is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at bat, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Johnny Cueto. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. One down. At the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Number 5 is there, makes the catch, and into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Changeup, a little bit inside. 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the box now, number 5. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 5.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now as Drupal Cabrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
What a nasty pitch right there. What a difficult pitch to pick up for a left-handed hitter. A slider that runs away from you. You just don't see many left-handers that have that kind of a pitch.
And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Third baseman
Maikel Franco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, Evan Gattis. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Evan Gattis.
In there, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Herrera is right there, 1 down.
The designated hitter, Nelson
into the windup
Cruz.
and the pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Second baseman, DJ
First
LeMahieu.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, number 17. He's ready for his
Leading off
first
for the
AB
Phillies.
here in this one.
Left fielder, number 17.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Santana now.
First baseman, Carlos
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Santana.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Gaddis finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 8.
At the plate,
Designated hitter.
Trevor Plouffe will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses inside, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Hit in the air to shallow center. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The right fielder, number 5. Carlos
Here's a cold strike
Gonzalez.
about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, David Dahl, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jorge Alfaro.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Hit on the ground out to short, and he's retired 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Number 5. He singled his last time up. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from...
And he will get there to make the running. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder. Ian
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. Franco has it. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
Nolan Arenado.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, catcher, Evan Gattis.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dahl is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Third baseman
coming to the plate now, Michael Franco, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now.
17.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. They'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Designated hitter, Nelson
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 1 down. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman Carlos.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 once more. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Trying to pick things up where we left off. JT Realmuto. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. In there for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. JT Realmuto becomes the first out of the inning. Chopped weakly to the right. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down. Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Line, but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in once again, number 5. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
LeMahieu with a great stop. It's there, and he's out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cabrera.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
To 2-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. And he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder.
Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in once again, Michael Franco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that misses 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 17.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Santana.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The designated hitter, Nelson.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
For Colorado.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Realmuto is digging for home, and the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Digging in, Trevor Plouffe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Trevor Plouffe.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Chris Russin enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
52.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 5. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Ian
squared that one up just a little late. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Shoots this one to first, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Evan Gattis now standing in, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw won't get him. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Nelson Cruz. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
As Drupal Cabrera.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. first pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Throws him a sinker, then a changeup. They look the same, but obviously the action is different. The sinker a lot harder. The changeup floats a little bit longer. But the key is he wants them to swing the bat at that ball, and he's getting it right now.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Standing in, Michael Franco. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Adam Ottavino. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swing and a miss, strike two. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, two away.
Number 17.
Number 17 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats. Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals have claimed the fourth consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.